Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the problems from the previous year JEE mains, not the previous year, maybe the previous attempt JEE mains, and that is January mains 2020. And I hope these solutions, these discussions are helpful for you to attempt in April mains. And now look there, I am starting this series of videos with the matrices and determinants. JEE Main 2020 matrices and determinants, and this is 7th January morning question I am taking this in this section, right? See, if you observe the all the all papers of the JEE Mains January 2020, in each and every paper there are two questions from matrices and determinants, and in particular if you analyze, one is from the different properties of matrices and another question is related to the solving equations, and these two questions are almost all somewhat easy questions. If you have a proper idea with the concepts of mathematics, then easily you will score two questions in your JEE mains, right? And now let us look at the question. See, this is asked in 7th January morning session, right? And the question is, alpha is a root of x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. See, alpha is a number which is the root of this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0, and a matrix A is given like this. A is equals to 1 by root 3, 1, 1, 1, 1 alpha, alpha square, 1 alpha square and alpha. That is the matrix A. And they ask us to calculate A power 31. What we are going to identify? We are going to identify A power 31. And look at the options once. The options are also in terms of A, like A cube, A square, I3. I think you know that I3 is the identity matrix of order 3 by 3. So at the end you need to simplify this A power 31 again in terms of A. Either it may be A square or A cube or maybe identity, right? So for the space concern, I am erasing these options now. Okay, our idea is to simplify this A power 31 again in terms of A, right? So keep in mind that we need to simplify that A power 31. Okay, for that, see, all these type of problems, if they ask us to find A power 31, A power 64, something for some matrix to the power 50, some matrix to the power 2020, like that, if you face the questions, a matrix to the power a larger number, see, in all those cases you need to identify a series, a sequence, a pattern involved in the powers of matrices. That in a sense you need to identify the powers like A square, A cube and A power 4 for some time, and on identification of these matrices, what are those? A square, A cube, A power 4, on identification of these matrices, then it is easy to generalize that the form of A power 31 or some A power 50 or everything. And now in this case, first of all we have the matrix A, and from there I need to calculate A square. So how to calculate A square? See, to calculate A square, here alpha is involved. Okay, we need to know about alpha also. So before that, alpha, as the given alpha is a root of x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. For that you need to utilize your knowledge that since what are the roots for this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. See, it is very clear from the quadratic that, see, omega and omega square are the roots of this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. For instance, you just consider one of the root omega and you just take that alpha is equals to omega here. Okay, what you need to identify first? See, look at this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. It has two roots, and if you solve that, the roots are minus 1 plus or minus root 3I by 2, and we know that those roots are omega and omega square. For instance, here you just take alpha is equals to omega, right? And since alpha is equals to omega, we know different properties related to omega. What are those? 1 plus omega square is equals to 0 is one property on omega, and the other one is omega cube is equals to 1 is another useful thing. See, right? You just, first of all, you need to make a plan for the problem. Okay, initially you just analyze the problem, make a plan and then try to implement. What is the plan here? They ask us to calculate, to identify A power 31. See, to calculate A power 31, we need to observe the powers of A. For that, first of all, I need to calculate a square, and for that I need to think about alpha, and alpha is given as root of this equation. As we know, the roots of this equation are omega and omega square. So take alpha is equals to omega, and from there we have two important identifications regarding omega. So you first of all you just memorize these two things. What are those regarding omega? 1 plus omega square is equals to 0, as well as omega cube is equals to 1. Right? This omega cube is equals to 1. Okay? Right. You face these related omega concept in quadratic as well as in complex numbers also. Now we have a, and we have we know that alpha is omega, and related to omega we have these two important identifications. And now first of all try to calculate a square. See, to calculate a square, what you need to do? 1 by root 3 square is 1 by 3. So no need to take twice, and 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 is 1 by 3. So 1 omega square, 1 omega square omega, this is 1a. Since we are calculating a square, take another time 1 omega square, 1 omega square and omega. See, as they given alpha is a root, but we know that alpha is omega. So for that, replace alpha with omega. Then go with the usual multiplication and observe what will happen. See, the first row with the first column, 1 into 1, 1 into 1, 1 into 1 is 3. And the first row with second column, look there, 1 into 1, 1 into omega, 1 into omega square. See, 1 into 1, 1 into omega square is 1 plus omega square, and which is what? 0. And then first row with the third column. Yeah, 1 into 1, 1 into omega square, and then 1 into omega. Again 1 omega square and omega. Again you will get it as 0. And then go with second row with the first column. 1 omega square. Again the summation is 1. And then second row with the second column. Look there. 1 omega into omega is omega square. Omega square into omega square. What to say? Omega cube. For your fuzzy, just here I am representing for your convenience. I am multiplying the second row with the second column. You will get that 1 plus omega square plus omega power 4. And now here you just utilize your logic. What to say about omega power 4? As we know that omega power 3 is 1, then this omega power 4 is nothing but omega. And now look at these three. 1 omega square and omega, the summation is 0, so this is 0. Clear? And then multiply the second row with the third column. In this case, 1 omega into omega square is what? Omega cube. Omega square into omega is what? Omega cube. Okay? See, just I am representing here. Okay? 1 plus omega cube is the product of the second row with the third column. We know that omega cubes are 1. So 1 plus 1 is 3, and here it is 3. And the same fashion if you run, see 1 omega square and omega, this is 0. And then 1 omega cube and omega cube, this is again 3. And then 1 omega power 4 and omega square, just like this, again you get it as 0. Look there. See, 1/3 of 3 is 0, 0, 0, 0, 3 and 0, 3, 0. If you send this 1 by 3 to each and every element of the matrix, then it becomes like this. 3 by 3 is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 0. Look there. See, at the end, a square I have that as 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 0. See, this is a square, and this is not identity actually. So it is somewhat different from the identity, but the rows are looking like the rows of identity matrix. See, a square I have, and the next step what I do is I am going to calculate a power 4 to identify the pattern. How a power 4 will be. See, a square is like this. I am looking about a power 4, which is nothing but a square when multiplied with a square, and that is equals to a square is how much? 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. And we are multiplying again with this 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. And then you just go with your usual multiplication. And if you move with usual multiplication, yeah, 1 and then 1 into 0, 0, 0. Okay, 1, 0, 0. And then here, look there, 0, 0, 0. And then 0, 0, 1. And then 0, see 0, 0, 1. You will get this. And this is nothing but identity matrix at the end. So at the end, from the given matrix A, we found a square along with a power 4, and at the end you identified that a power 4 is equals to identity matrix. Since a power 4 is equals to identity matrix, every time if you face that a power 4, you just replace that a power 4 with the identity matrix. And now what is our problem actually? Our problem is actually to calculate a power 31, right? And now look there what will happen about a power 31, right? I am erasing this. Yeah, a power 31 we need to calculate. Just you look there what you say about a power 31. So a power 31 is equals to, you just identify the nearest 4 multiple for power this a power 31. I will write it like this: a power 28 into a cube. Nothing wrong there, right? So this is equals to a power 4 to the power 7 into a power 3. My idea is to utilize this a power 4 is equals to identity, and that's why I am selecting the nearest 4 multiple for the 31. Yeah, this a power 4 is identity to the power 7, and this is a cube. Identity to the power any number always gives us again identity matrix into a power 3, and the multiplication of identity with any matrix still leaves the same a power 3, and at the end this a power 31 is just nothing but what? A power 3, and your answer for this problem at the end is a power 3. Once again look at the problem. In the problem they gave that alpha is the root of this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0, and a matrix A is given. They ask us to give a power 31 value again in terms of a square, a cube, or in terms of the identity, and that's why we need to make a plan to calculate a power 31. We need to analyze the pattern of the powers of the matrix A. For that we need to calculate a square and a power 4. See, to start our calculation we need to utilize this given idea that alpha is the root of this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0, and we know that the roots of this x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0 are omega and omega square. See, for instance, let us take with omega, take alpha is equals to omega, replace alpha with omega, calculate a square, you get it as a square, and if you multiply these two, a power 4 is the identity. At the end, a power 31 is just nothing but a power 28 into a cube. This a power 28 leads to identity, identity into a power 3 is a power 3, right? Just look at the problem. See, the problem involves with the concepts of, see, something about the roots of the quadratic, multiplication of the matrix, along with a pattern, a logical idea also, right? See, in examination it may take a little bit of your time, okay, and we may consider this problem as a moderate problem coming to the mains examination, right? Have a look at this, and I will come up with the next question in the 7th morning January session, right? And now look at the board. The second problem related to the uh, question asked in 7th January morning session from the matrices and determinants, right? See, and the problem is related to the system of equations. Look at that. If system of equations, 3 equations are given here. See, what are those equations? 2x plus 2ay plus az is equals to 0 is one equation, and the second equation is 2x plus 3by plus bz is equals to 0, and another equation is this 2x plus 4cy plus cz is equals to 0, have non-trivial solutions. Since they have non-trivial solutions, there you need to identify a relation on ABC, how they are located. Option 1 is ABC are in AP, option 2 is A plus B plus C is equals to 0, option 3 is ABC are in ZP, and option 4 is 1 by A, 1 by B and 1 by C are in arithmetic progression again. See, we need to identify how the ABC are there if the system have non-trivial solutions. First of all, we need to have an idea related to the system of equations whenever the equations have trivial solution and whenever the equations have non-trivial solution. And it is very clear that the system of linear equations in 3 variables have non-trivial solutions if the determinant of the coefficient matrix is 0. Okay, see, you get all the information related to the matrices in our concepts of mathematics, another playlist of our channel, or you may go through the top 10 conceptual ideas for the matrices and determinants to get some help related to these rules and regulations of the matrices, right? And now here, see, I am arranging these options for the space concern. We need to get a relation on ABC, how they are located, and further, see, as mentioned in the question, that system of equations have non-trivial solution, and we know that non-trivial solution happens only if the determinant of the coefficient matrix is 0. So what is the coefficient matrix? You need to frame a matrix with the coefficients of x, y, z. So from there 2, 2a and a, and from there 2, 3b and b, and then 2, 4c and c is equals to 0. So since the system have non-trivial solutions, it is very clear that this determinant is 0. Yeah, then you need to utilize certain properties of the determinants. See, 2, 2, 2 is there. So we have a chance to pick out that 2 from any column or any row. Here in this column 2 is a common number. So pick it out and then send that side. Because it is 0, it absorbs that 2. Again here 2, 3, 4. Then just we need to think about that, right? Yeah, this is from there you just remove that 2. Then you will get that 1, 1, 1, and then 2a, 3b, 4c, C is equals to 0. That's it. Okay, and then see, to identify the determinant, either you may go with the usual procedure or you may move with the row operations. Here I am trying to make these two as zeros. So determinant of 1 and then 2a and then c, right? And here 1 minus 1 is what? 0, and again 1 minus 1 is what? 0. I am doing the row operations here. To make these two terms as 0, what I need to do? I need to subtract first row from the second as well as first row from the third. See, if you write them, we will say that what? R2 goes to R2 minus R1 as well as R3 goes to R3 minus R1. Yeah, see, these two are zeros, and then here you will get that 3b minus 2a, and then here b minus, yeah, just a minute, it is a, b, c, right? Right. Yeah, b minus a, and then here what it is? 4c minus 2a, right? And then c minus a is equals to 0. Yeah, from there it is very clear that this column contains 1, 0, 0 in the next step. So 1 into this determinant is the answer. So determinant of 3b minus 2a, b minus a, 4c minus 2a, c minus a is equals to 0. And from there, the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, it is very clear that product of these two terms minus product of these two. You just multiply these two minus the product of those two, and on simplification at the end you will reach a relation, and from there you will confirm its answer as 1 by b, 1 by a, 1 by c, right? 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c, or in arithmetic progression, just by the algebraic simplification, nothing more than that here. Once look at the problem. See, to solve this problem, we need an initial information related to the system of linear equations whenever they have trivial solutions and whenever they have non-trivial solutions. And the system of equations have non-trivial solutions if the determinant of the coefficient matrix is 0. That's why let us consider the coefficient matrix and equalize this determinant to 0. So to solve that, you just move with the few properties of the determinants. Remove these two, make it 1. And then to make these two as zeros, you just go with the row operations. Subtract second row from the first as well as third row from the first. Then you will get that this is 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0. Here 3b minus 2a, b minus a. And coming to here 4c minus 2a and c minus a. And now this is 1, 0, 0, right? That's why the determinant is just nothing but the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. So that 2 by 2 matrix determinant value is again 0. And now you just go with the algebraic simplification. Product of these two minus product of these two is equals to 0. And on simplification, automatically you will arrive that 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c are in arithmetic progression. How can we say that whether they are in arithmetic progression or not? See, to say these two are in arithmetic progression, see what I will tell you is, if you simplify this algebraically, you will face a relation that 2 by b is equals to 1 by a plus 1 by c. And it directly suggests us that 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c are in arithmetic progression. Again, this problem needs an initial information related to the non-trivial solutions as well as relation on the arithmetic progression and the way of solving determinants also, right? And again, this is also a moderate problem from the 7th January morning session of matrices and determinants. Have a look at this.